Hey, it's Stephanie. I'm walking through Berlin in my neighborhood of Friedrichshain. I'm right in the same area I was a couple weeks ago before Berlin essentially had like a proper city shutdown for the coronavirus. But I'm back in Boxhagener Platz, which was one of the larger park areas in my neighborhood where they usually do like farmers markets on the weekend. So I thought I would just see how the Platz area was doing in terms of how many people were here and just the overall activity, because usually it is really crowded. It was less crowded a couple weeks ago, but just curious about, the difference. So yeah, here I am. Let's take a look. Currently, what is usually a popular grass area has a lot less visitors. It's obvious that people are staying home and trying to do their part to social distance. Over the last 3 weeks, the city of Berlin has implemented stronger restrictions. People have taken these restrictions more seriously and stayed home. Here's a look at that same playground area. As you can tell, it feels very bare and nearly all the park benches are empty. There are a lot less people and they are just farther apart. Like, it's very obvious how far apart they are. One of the first restrictions the city implemented was that all public transit passengers taking the tram or bus were required to enter and exit from the rear doors. They cannot enter or exit from the driver's side door. One thing I've noticed from living here in Berlin is that the communities look after their homeless people. As you can see here, this area alongside the park is devoted to donations for all those who need it. There's clothing hung on the fences as well as bags and boxes including both food and books. So I've been inside of my apartment in like formal lockdown, I would say for 3 weeks already. I essentially was staying inside, I would say at least 1 week prior to some of my family and friends that live in the United States. So after a couple weeks now, and knowing that we have a few more weeks to go, I don't know, I just feel like I have to go for a walk twice a day. I'm trying to go first thing in the morning and then later on in the afternoon, just because I mentioned this in one of my Mindful Mondays, was that it's been a little bit tricky because I have IBS, so the lack of movement and the less activity because we're not walking so much throughout the city on a daily basis, it's just giving me a lot more chronic pain. So just doing whatever I can to just limit that sort of gut pain, but yeah, still just really sticking to my own area and not talking to anyone. But no one's really talking to anyone, and it's pretty clear, you can tell when people have really just stepped outside to get groceries, or they came out to walk their dog, or their child just had enough and needed some fresh air. So yeah, I'm just going on my second walk, and I'm just going to continue to do this every day because we have like 3 more weeks of being stuck inside. So yeah. In my opinion, Berlin has handled the virus situation well. Restrictions were made fairly quickly, and the healthcare system has continued to offer support to the city as well as surrounding countries. How has your city responded to the virus? Please leave a comment and let me know. I hope you consider subscribing for more Cheekis culture.